Welcome, welcome. It's day 4 in our 24 days of tags for this year. And today we've got something really pretty and feminine, right? It's a 2-layer tag. We're using vellum on the top and then this sort of bokeh effect at the bottom. Now, the theme for today's tag is, well, you can use bokeh if you wish, but for me, this stamp set, when I first saw it, it's from Woodware. When I first saw it, I thought, I have to have it. Can anybody relate to that? I'm sure you can. And then, of course, it just sat in my stash for a very long time till I used it. So today is going to be about something that you've had for a long time that you haven't quite used. But if you want to do the same as me, please join in. I loved seeing what you make already. Thanks so much for tagging along with me. But today we are going 2 layers. I'm going to do the bottom layer first and then we'll do the top layer, and then we've decorated it with these lovely pretty sequins and a bit of glitter stickles on the top, and then a lovely sheer ribbon to sort of match this really soft feminine look. Okay, so day 4, we'll get started. The colours that I'm going to be using here, Spun Sugar and Shaded Lilac. Just 2 tones with my blending sponges is going to give us this lovely background. And then we're going to emboss the vellum, and this is the vellum that I'm using. It's lovely thick vellum, and it's from Honeydew Crafts, and it's quite thick. Can you see that? Yeah, it's lovely. I love it. Okay, let's get started. So our tag here, we're going to start with Spun Sugar and Shaded Lilac. And this is going to be the super easiest thing you've ever done. Do I say that a lot? I think I do. So, ink up your smoothie, right? And that is what we're going to do all over the back of the tag. Just little balls. Twist it a little. So, as always, you want some of them hanging off the tag and some of it right in the middle. Now, if you wanted different sized little circles, you'll just do it, look, a little less. Otherwise, we're going to twist it and get, you want similar sized circles here. There we go. I'm going to start with that. I've got a different blending sponge for my lilac. That's it. This is an odd sponge, but don't have another one, so I think I might have to find another one. Let's see, because I don't like the fact that, yes, that's better. That one's had a sort of a bit of, I don't know, brown or yellow on it. Right, back to it. Here's my Shaded Lilac, and I'm just going to, there you go. And what you want to do with this one is different intensities so that it makes it look like you've got lots of different circles. Just like that. And we're going to create this all over the tag. that's what you've landed up with. This lovely bokeh effect, going back in with the lilac and the pink until you've got something that you really like. Okay, then I'm going to take Charming Pink. I'm going to ink up the sentiment that goes at the bottom of my infamous stamp set. And doesn't that happen to you sometimes, right? You'll actually you'll go to great lengths to drive distances to find it, or you'll scour the shops for ages until you get it, and then you don't jolly use it for ages. So, Charming Pink, inked up our lovely sentiment, and there we have our Merry Christmas. So that's the bottom layer of our tag, and now we're going to do the top layer. And for that, I'm going to ink up my stamp on my vellum and emboss it with my favourite bright white Wow embossing powder. So here we have it. I'm going to ink up using my embossing pad. Now what I've done is I've cut a piece of vellum that's larger than my tag, because if you try and do it the other way around, it's far too difficult. So if you can see it, my vellum extends, it's quite much wider than my tag. So I'm going to pop it down so it's wider and longer. And you'll see why, because then you can cut the baubles onto your tag in the most appropriate way. Now, I seem to have a tiny bit of extra embossing powder. Well, where I didn't want it, actually. That's it. Right, I'm going to heat that. And as you've seen me before, I'll definitely warm up the heat gun, then I'll heat it from the back and the front until you get your lovely white image. Okay, so here what we've done, you can see we've embossed it. It's lovely, crisp and white, and we've got our back, and now you're just going to line it up as the best way you can, that you think the baubles fit nicely. Well, you may not be using the baubles, but I'm going to do it like that, and then I'm going to punch it before I've cut it. Okay, then I'm going to cut it and then put the ribbon through, and then we'll decorate it. There you have it, day 4 in our 24 days of tags. Thank you so much for watching, and until tomorrow, bye for now.